Okay, so hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today's video is the What's the Tea, and basically what I do is I bring you the tea from the blogs that I've seen that make my head spin, and I basically just put my input on it. So without further ado, I don't want to hold you guys too long. Let's get into the video. So the first story on the blogs that I seen that made my head spin is from Hollywood Unlocked, and it says HU exclusive, Cardi B files for divorce from Migos Offset. This really made my head spin for a number of reasons. One, because I just was not expecting it, because I feel like they kind of mesh so well together, and it's crazy because it's like, even though we know, about his infidelities and all that stuff, I just feel like together their personalities really did complement each other, and it sucks that that their marriage was short-lived. And I believe they said on the blogs that she actually filed for a divorce a couple of days before their third wedding anniversary, and that's just what makes the situation even more worse. I also seen on the blogs that she just recently went live to discuss the situation, because people were spreading rumors saying that Offset had a baby on the way. That was one of the reasons why they were getting the divorce, and she said that it's not true. She said that she's not hurt or whatever. She just was tired of them not being able to see eye to eye. And if you ask me, I feel like, marriages go in seasons. So, y'all gonna have y'all ups and y'all downs, but y'all will get over it. But I just feel like when a woman's fed up, it's too late to talk about it. I feel like he has done so much to her, and she's constantly took up for him, and tried to get people from making the situation seem what it was, which he is a serial cheater. Even when a situation where, I don't know if y'all on the blogs a couple of months ago, they were saying that when Offset was doing his little gaming TV show, somebody had actually texted his phone, and you can see him on the show hiding his phone. And so people was making that video go viral, and she was basically saying like she wasn't studying it and all that stuff. But I just feel like it's only so much you can take. Why would you marry this lady if you knew that you was still going to be out here doing whatever you want to do with whoever you want to do it with? Like, you don't care. This lady is beautiful. She has money. She's making good money. You know what I'm saying? She's a nice woman. Why would you be out here treating her like garbage like this, and then she has your child? But at the same time, that goes to show you that a baby changes nothing, because this man has other kids with other women, including Cardi, you get what I'm saying, and still to this day he's still a cheater. So that goes to show that sometimes it's not about the woman keeping the man, it's about the man wanting to be kept. And I say that because I was seeing on social media that a lot of the politicians that Cardi was getting into it with was making jokes about her getting a divorce. You know the song, what it is, Wild, when she said, I don't cook, I don't clean, let me tell you I got this ring. They was using that and flipping the words to poke fun at her, and I feel like that's real fucked up, especially as a woman. When you are a woman, you know the type of hurt and the pain that we could feel. So for her to be the politician to be using that as a a way to get under her skin, I think that's real fucked up, and it shows how people think. People don't have a heart these days, and I just think it's real messed up. I wish them the best and whatever they choose to do. I wish that oh, there was another thing I seen. Cardi was saying that she didn't know that her lawyer was handling the divorce settlement in that manner, but she ended up going back and changing everything, because at first they were saying that she wanted primary custody, she wanted full custody, all that stuff. But then once Cardi realized that her lawyer was doing it shady, she went back and rectified it, and she said that basically she wanted him to have shared custody because he is a good dad, and she's not going to take that from him, as well as whatever they gain within the marriage, debts as well, they want it split down the middle, 50-50. And I honestly feel like that is very mature of her, because she could do this man real dirty and make it messy and have their name slander all over the blogs, but she's actually being mature about it, and I just wish her the best. I hate that it had to get to this point, but I hope that the next person that she's with, first, I hope she takes time to heal. And then the second, I hope that whoever she ends up with treats her and her baby just well. And so with that being said, on to our next story. And since we are on the topic of divorce, I also seen something through the Shade Room, and it says TSR exclusive details. Princess Love found out about Ray J filing for divorce on social media. Source confirms she has been ready to get a divorce since the last time she filed. So, if most of you may have known, Princess Love filed for a divorce from Ray J a couple of months back, but they didn't end up going through with the divorce or whatever. It was a situation where I guess they was in separate cities and Ray J wasn't answering the phone for her, and she had the kids and she was pregnant and all that stuff. And so I guess they end up working it out or whatever. But now it's been said that Ray J has since then retaliated and filed for divorce himself. And she's saying that she didn't find out about the divorce until she got on social media. And I just feel like that is fucked up. But the only reason why I kind of feel like it's fucked up, because I'm like, damn, Ray J, when the girl tried to leave, you get what I'm saying, you should just let her go. Me personally, I feel like Ray J and Princess should have been broken up a long time ago. He should have left that girl alone on Love and Hip Hop, and she should have left him alone when she got tossed in that motherfucking pool, y'all. I don't know if y'all watched it or not, but those of you who did, y'all know about the infamous episode where Ray J pushed Princess in the pool. And it was hilarious. I hate to say it, but it was, because I just feel like this girl is a bugaboo for some reason. Like, she's very, very pretty in the face. But I just feel like something just about her don't sit well with me. I just feel like this was her plan from the beginning, and it just didn't go the way that she wanted it to go. So now she has to be fine with the situation. I personally feel like the situation was going to go like this. We seen them on TV. They got married on TV. I feel like it was a plot. You had your babies. That's your money right there. That's your bag. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like she wanted to get a divorce then, before the other baby came into the picture. But I feel like so many things have happened, and she just kind of got swept up in it, that her plan kind of just went out the window. Because I honestly feel like she was never really into Ray J, to ask me. Like, if you ask me, I mean, look at Ray J and look at Princess. Be for real, y'all. Like, be for real. She's so pretty. Why would anybody want to be stuck with cornball ass Ray J? You get what I'm saying? Like, be for real, y'all. I feel like this girl been wanting to leave him, but now that the roles done been reversed, she kind of just got to take it how it came. You should have left his ass the first time when you filed for divorce, instead of waiting on somebody else's time. When you knew then, let me tell you something about a woman. A woman will clock out mentally before they physically clock out. This girl knew that the relationship was over. The fact that she went back, that's why I know for a fact this had to be either for a storyline, or this girl just had her plan set up all along, and it just didn't go the way that she wanted, because there's no way. From the outside looking in, the shit looks terrible. So I can only imagine how she was feeling on the inside looking out. You get what I'm saying? I would have been left him. And I'm sorry to say it, like, Ray J, you are a cornball. You are a goofy. You are old. You need to grow up. You still chasing behind these women. You need to quit. Now, on the business part, Ray J is very, very smart. He's making his coins. But as far as him being in a committed relationship with somebody, especially somebody of the likes of Princess Love, cut it. She should have just been cut her losses. Baby, you were supposed to secure that bag and get up out the door, but you missed it. I'm sorry. And I just really feel like she been wanting to get a divorce from him. It just didn't go down that way because she got swept up into the antics. So, yeah, I wish them the best. I hope that she can find somebody to love her. I hope eventually he ends up being able to mature so that he can love somebody right. And so, yeah, I'm praying for them. And I'm praying for their kids. And so, next story. And our next story comes from Milagro Grams. Millie, y'all, if y'all familiar with her here on YouTube, I'll make sure that I put her in the description box as well. Mob Radio, y'all, the best. So, basically, on her Instagram, she ended up posting, do you believe it? MegTheStallion reportedly got shot after finding out her BFF Kelsey was also sleeping with Tory Lanez. It says, it wasn't Tory and Megan arguing in the car. It was Megan and Kelsey arguing because they found out that night that they both were sleeping with Tory when Megan got jealous over Kylie. That's why they are no longer friends and had the big falling out. They almost came to blows in the car because everyone was drunk. It was a big mess. Now, part of me wants to believe this story, but to a certain extent. And the reason why I say this because I love Megan Thee Stallion. I love her music, all that. But I just kind of feel like, okay, so let me just make a disclaimer. I'm not saying that Tory was right by any means for shooting this girl or causing any harm to her, because that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is I do not totally think that she is innocent. And the only reason why I'm saying this because, yes, she claimed on her Instagram live that she was trying to keep the police from, making them another statistic. But at the same time, if somebody really hurts you to that extent, I'm going to sing like a jailbird. I don't care talking about protecting somebody that wasn't concerned about protecting you. I feel like it was more to that situation than was said. Yes, granted, okay, it didn't mean for her to get shot in the foot, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And I still feel like it was something that she is not saying on her behalf that went down in that car. Now, I know that people were saying that her and Kylie was bumping heads or whatever because Tori was showing more attention to Kylie. And she got back on her live, MegTheStallion, in my Rolling Ray voice, got on Instagram Live and basically was saying that that was a lie. They was not mad over no Kylie and blah, blah, blah. But y'all, I'm sorry I got interrupted, but I hope I ain't lose my train of thought. So yeah, she got on Instagram Live and she was talking about how she wasn't upset with Kylie and all that stuff, but you did not say anything about what you did. You did not talk about what part you played in the situation. And no, again, I'm not saying that anything that she did justifies her being shot in the foot, shot anywhere, hits, punched, touched, anything. But at the same time, girl, how you gonna tell one side of the story and not tell the rest of it? And apparently they got called back out to the sheriff's office to make a statement, because I know y'all noticed that her and her best friend Kelsey end up unfollowing each other on Instagram, and Kelsey ended up going back home with her family. And so for this to come out and for it to be the fact that, she's saying, oh, it's over Tory, but then Kelsey gets on her Instagram and makes a post talking about basically it's fake news. I don't know who to believe. And at this point, I don't care no more. Like, for real, like, I don't care. Because y'all dragging this situation. Y'all really is. Y'all dragging the situation. Either tell us what the fuck going on or just shut up about it. Because we get it. We gonna penalize Tory. You get what I'm saying? He's canceled. But at the same time, I feel like that's why she's not saying anything, because she's trying to save face to keep her from being, canceled. Her career is basically just jumping off. This right here, if it comes out that this girl was not telling the full truth about what happened in that vehicle, what happened with the situation, people are really not going to be here for her anymore. And I hate the fact that that happened, but people's not going to be here for her anymore. And I hate the fact that that happened, but I mean, hey, either tell the truth or move on, because at this point, y'all dragging it, period. And our last story for the day comes from the Shade Room also, and it says LilBaby reportedly files for primary physical custody of his son Jason and claims he already covers all expenses after Aisha filed for child support. Now this story right here, y'all, this one really made my head spin. And why did it make my head spin? Because those of you who do not know, LilBaby is an Atlanta rapper or whatever. He's in his 20s, early 20s. Aisha is either 30 or touching 30. It's no reason, no way on God's green earth you letting this little boy, this young nigga, drag you like this, girl. Like, for real. It's no way. And it's not funny, but at the same time, it's like, girl, what are you doing? Like, the situation, it just keeps getting messier and messier. Like, those of you who are familiar with them in a situation, y'all know that her and Jada got into a little scuffle back in the day or whatever. Well, not back in the day, I shouldn't say. a year or two ago or whatever, around the beginning of when Jada and LilBaby end up first dating. And ever since then, it's been big smoke. And y'all, Aisha been getting on Instagram basically saying that,
oh, I didn't have a car for 2 years. I couldn't get us around. I was riding the Uber. He wouldn't get my car fixed. He wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing that.
what the fuck was you doing? What was you doing for 2 years, girl? Your car broke down and it took you 2 years to finally get you a reliable vehicle. You talking about you was spending money on Ubers for 2 years. What are you doing with your life? They don't got nothing to do with him. You need to be trying to get your money up, get your weight up. Like, and I agree with him filing for custody because, like, sure, people saying, well, if the child isn't injured or endangered and all that, then why would he uproot the child from where he's living just to bring her with him? And some folks were saying it was out of spite. But me, I feel like, okay, if you keep saying you cannot financially support him, you can't do this, you can't do that, and I can, and I've been the one doing it, I need to bring him with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, why would I keep giving you all my money and not seeing where it's going? And you claim you can't take care of him, but I'm the one that's taking care of him. I should just have him myself so I can cut out the middleman and stop from having to give you all my coins. Like, you set yourself up for this yourself, girl, getting on Instagram doing all these different rants. Even when it came to the birthday party, they had separate birthday parties and she got mad because LilBaby didn't invite her. Like, girl, y'all know y'all not even on that type of tip, so how are you in your feelings? I'm not understanding. Help me understand. You seeming real bitter, and I hope that everything works out in LilBaby's favor because I do not feel like he is no deadbeat dad. I just feel like this girl is just doing the most at this. She want to live the lifestyle that they live in and have her child live it too. And it was said that basically LilBaby had done paid her sister rent and all that. Like, he's been more than generous. If it's you, it's your fault if you got her with a wet ass and empty pockets. That's on you. Get about your business. And I could have sworn she had her own little business or whatever, golden girl or whatever, but it's clearly not making nothing shake if you sitting up here doing all these rants on Instagram talking about how you don't have it and he can't get in school because his tuition not paid. That was your decision to put him into that school, not LilBaby's. You get what I'm saying? So if you knew you couldn't afford that school, you trying to live above your means, you should have just did what fit into your budget. And so with that being said, I hope everything works out for them. I hope that Jason ends up in the proper care because he's a decent little boy, and I hope he gets the proper attention and love and affection that he needs. It's not just about finances. And so y'all, that's the end of this video. And I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. And yeah, bye.